Go ahead and rotate rotate away from that front foot and towards the bottom foot. And let it go. We'll switch sides. Oh, actually, no, let's come back to the middle here. That's where we were. And we're going to stretch the left leg out again. Navel is going to over rotate towards that baby toe and reach out along it. Go ahead and grab that leg. The other hand is going to press down into the floor to help you as you crunch to pull that leg up. Bend the knee, take it across. If needed, straighten the bottom leg. Both buttocks press down. This might be a really deep stretch already, just pressing that buttock down. If you need more, pull the shoulder blades down. Use your biceps to pull the knee in closer to the chest. If you'd like to rotate, rotate towards the bottom foot. And unwind. This time we'll take our legs out to a straddle. We've done a lot of work with these inner thighs. Let's give them a chance to lengthen out. So I like to actually reach back, grab my tush flesh and pull it out behind me because it helps my pelvis tip forward, which means that I'm getting a little bit deeper into this. Also, depending on how your leg bones and your pelvis bone is shaped, you might feel a catch. If you're leaning forward, you could feel a catch where it's not a muscular or connective tissue thing that's holding you from going further. It's actually the bones bumping into each other. So the easiest way to combat that is to tip that pelvis back and bring these knees, point them back as much as you can. So you might even bend the knees a little bit to kind of get that rotation, and you can kind of get over that that bony landmark that they're grinding against or bumping into. And that feels different, that kind of compression stopping you, that feels different than the stretching of the inner thighs and groin. And bring it on up through the torso. Bring those knees together and come up on your feet. All right, so we're gonna hang out here. And we'll just rock through the feet for a moment. And then we'll lengthen out the legs so heels go down, tail goes up, forward fold. If your hands don't meet the floor, for this exercise, I do encourage you to grab a block or a footstool or something to place your hands on. Just make sure it's far enough out that when we come back down again, your knees are not bumping into it. But we're gonna go from squatting to forward fold. I encourage you to go through your full range of motion. That being said, if this position hurts your knees, you might like to put a rolled up towel or something like that and just hold it under your thighs here so that it makes some space so that you hang out here instead of going all the way down. Next time you're in forward fold, we're going to hang out there for a moment. Just give that some time to really let your feet settle into the floor. And then bring yourself all the way back up. We'll stretch our arms high to the sky. And then down behind us. Interlace your fingers behind your back if you can. If not, just bring them as close together as you can. Maybe you grab your pants or stick your hands in your back pockets. Drop those shoulders down and back. We worked our pecs pretty well today, so I want you to be able to stretch them back out. Next inhale, arms back up. Exhale down, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale back down. Take a large step back with your right leg, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Maybe your arms don't go all the way up and they just go to here, that's fine too. Exhale, arms down. Lengthen the front leg, pyramid pose. Step together, forward fold. Breathe in, bring it up, either rounded back or flat back. Exhale, arms down behind you. Open up the chest. My low belly is engaged to make sure that it's my chest that's opening and not my low back swaying. Next inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, half left. Exhale, back down. With your left leg, step it back behind you. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale back down. Pyramid pose. Step it forward, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up. Exhale down to forward fold. Drop your hips down towards your heels. Find your version of a squat. Have a seat. Grab those toes or ankles. We're going to do happy baby pose. Roll on back. Bring your knees towards your armpits. You can do this stationary where you're just letting the weight pull you into the stretch. Or if you'd like, you can massage your back, the little rolling around. And set those feet down. Our knees will stay up. Our feet are going to be as wide as the mat, maybe a little bit wider if your hips are wide. We're going to drop those knees to one side. This is going to stretch my hip flexors and or quadriceps. So I feel this somewhere between the right side of my waist, down through my hip, down through my knee, somewhere